Hey, what's up? It's your boy. So we're going to be playing Slay the Princess. Let's give it a go. I just didn't know how interesting it was going to be. But, you know...
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, it's a D&D thing.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
I cast Fireball.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Fuck the dragon. May I roll to seduce?
You're here to slay her.
Oh, shit.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, well, I'll just slay the princess then. Thanks for watching. Oh, shit, it is like just a D&D thing. Okay. Oh, why is there so many options? Okay. End of the world. What
I'm
are you talking
about the end of everything as we know it.
No, I know
no
what that
more
means.
birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
No, I mean, why is she gonna do it? Okay. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
Maybe I grew
Made it
conscience
this far,
halfway
you might
through.
as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Have you considered the only reason she's going to was because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get a reward for this?
But you'll have to slay her before you get it.
You know, I'm sold. Have you ever considered...
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I don't hear one.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
He just shouts, kill the fucking girl!
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point.
Right.
If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
But doesn't, like, causality... If causality doesn't matter, and the end result will be the same, if I kill the princess, is the world going to end anyway? Because that's basically what you've just said.
It's no use arguing semantics
up to
over a
point.
metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
You know what, you've sold me. Let's go. So I'll just continue with the cabin. I don't need to...
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
This.
You'll find the princess within.
Okay, yep.
A warning before you go any further.
What's the warning? Because she's locked up.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying
That's
her.
kind of how it works, doesn't it?
Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, right, okay. Proceed to the cabin. Sure. Realistically, right.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
I'll let him finish.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
You kill her. That's
You'll
just...
need it if you want to do this right.
Logically speaking, that is the best idea. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I don't know, you could snap a neck. No, I'm getting too much into this. Oh shit, we've got a blade now.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Logically,
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
The best of these scenarios.
This is an oppressive place.
Yeah, I know.
The air feels heavy and damp.
And I feel
A
oppressed.
hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
I'm gonna go tweet about
If
it.
the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
She's locked up here. Okay.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? It's me, the princess! Please don't kill me!
Who's there?
Gotta say, sounds a bit hostile.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
She's chained up. I've got a dagger. I don't think she's in control here, no matter what she says. Hi! Just checking on here. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Let's just... These are great. Let's just continue upstairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Reason is the only reason I'm here. Hey! What's up?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Gotta say, the
There's
fact
a
that
heavy
she's
chain
broken
around
one
her
of the...
wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She's broken one of the chains, so that's not good. She should probably break the other one.
She's so coldly beautiful.
I don't know what that means.
Is she really a threat to the world?
She's cold. She's cold. And not the good way.
Focus
She's
on
hot.
the task at hand.
No, she's not that either. Fuck. Why do so many Why do so many things mean good? Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Why do you sound like I can't do it? I can do it. I'm a big boy. Stab, stab. What? No way. Why would you think that? Oh, okay. Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay it. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. What? Okay, yeah, you call me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
You're not in control here, love. Sorry, that felt a bit degrading.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
I don't want to drop the blade.
Don't you dare.
Nah, it's a bad idea.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Hey, if someone's giving us this mission, then... Like, I feel like... there's no right answer for this. Tanya, go.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yeah, let's get to it.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Gotta admit, you're not giving me a very pleasant, warm, you're safe type of feeling, because the fact that you've just said you should be scared of me kind of gives me the idea you're gonna end the world.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
This is the real steel. Good
Oh,
movie. I've never seen it, but I
talking
assume.
Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Narrator said I could.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
It's a good point. I'm still gonna kill you, but it's a good point.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Like, I've got to admit, usually if you were like, no, please don't kill me, he's a liar, I'd be a bit more like, maybe I should drop it and hear her out. You're just scaring me at this point. And it's like, this is if, like in Amnesia or something, you go into a room and the monster's chained up against the wall, you've got a knife, and he's just like, I'm gonna kill you if you kill me. Or, you should be scared of me because I'm gonna fuck you up. You're not gonna be like, maybe we should hear them out. Nah.
She's unarmed.
Yep.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Got it. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills me? Are you sure you're not armed? I'm sorry, can we talk? I'm not dropping the blade. I'm not dropping the blade. Are you sure you're not armed?
Positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
That's kind of how weapons work. No one has a gun in their pocket and it just goes, ha ha! You fell for the old gun in the pocket trick. Shoots the bullet, curves under their trousers, out, and then right. That'd actually be pretty cool.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Maybe next time, but I don't like the idea that you said you should be scared
Then
of me.
I'm not
dropping.
talking to you.
You couldn't anyway. I'm about to kill you. If you did after I killed you, we'd be in a bit of a pickle. Fine. Then I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess while holding into the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Thanks, narrator.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Okay, thanks. How'd she get a knife? She's chained to a wall. Finish the job. I'm not going to just
With
let
the last
die.
bit of your will, you press
So that's for
forward,
later.
sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Okay, why am I a bird?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Oh, it's almost romantic.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder,
What do you wonder?
do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
It was worth a try.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Thanks, narrator. Oh, okay. If I
You're
thought...
on a path in the woods, and at the end of you're here to slay her. If you
Right. Oh, okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that.
No,
This is the first time either of us have been here.
It's like if I said, it's like when you go to like someone who's over 40. It's like, I'm depressed. Depression? No, you don't have that. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I don't.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out
What?
of nowhere and stab us again.
Where did? Okay.
Stabbed to death?
Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
I'm starting to not trust you, Mr. Narrator.
That's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
So, like, every time we die, there's gonna be a new voice. Like, I'm gonna seduce her, and then she's gonna kill me, and then the next time it's gonna be the voice of the flirted.
But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
That's kind of how. Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Thanks, narrator. I'll just proceed to the cabin. This time.
A warning. Before you go, she will lie.
Yeah,
It
I
couldn't
know.
be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Thanks, voice of the cheated.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't fucking stab
Just
us
stay
again.
focused and you'll be fine.
Shut up, narrator. Proceed to the cabin. I just turn around and get drunk.
The interior of the cabin
Oh,
is a
shit.
jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
This is
The
new.
only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is weird.
The blade is your implement.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to
Ah,
the basement.
we
There's
can't
nothing
see
else
it.
in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Thanks, hero.
There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Thanks, Cheaty. I care about whether I'm. I care about when I'm. I care. I want to look at myself. I don't want to see how. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to.
Yeah.
If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
What, the fact she's got a fucking knife?
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
I don't know.
What good would it even do?
Well, everything's like really like drawn in, and like you can tell it's all by pencil. And then this looks so clean. It's like it's not supposed to be here. Or it's obviously not supposed to be here. Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
No, it's not. I can't see myself. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand
shit.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's very Stanley Parable.
But it was there a second ago.
Yeah.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Me too. Anyway, let's take the knife.
You take the blade from the...
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
Yeah,
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
I'm with you, cheat man, cheat boy. Is she gonna be chained up
The
somewhere
door to
else?
the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs.
Yeah.
The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source
Gotta
and
admit,
violently
this
jammed
makes me
into the
feel a
wall.
lot more good for killing her because she's fucking destroying everything.
The air seeping up from below
Yeah,
has
it
an
might
almost
not be her.
metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood.
I apologise.
You can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's
so
right.
judgy.
Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
You're right.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Right.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
What you prick?
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Gotta admit, this is a bit more convincing.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
I can, yes.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us.
No.
Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
There's a slight echo to her voice. So she's not gonna be...
As you descend the final step,
Oh,
the
shit.
form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Okay.
I wonder if she remembers us.
We're about to find out.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
No. Also, what's wrong with your voice?
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
No.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice.
Oh,
She just wants us to get
the
close,
eyes that
to
she's
let
smiling.
our guard down.
That's very true.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Not quite, no. I'd like to trust you, but you're acting suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little Birdface thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
That's rude.
Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
I never said anything about a knife.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I didn't say you had
I
a
have
knife.
absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yeah, no, that's...
She certainly feels threatening.
You think?
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Gotta admit, if someone came up to me and went, I'm going to stab you, at no point would I ever think, I don't think they're gonna stab me, you know.
But you know who is armed?
Shut up! Shut
So
up!
Stop second guessing yourself, but are nervous.
I'm nervous too, hero.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before
No.
you waste any more
No.
time getting stuck in your head.
No! Oh, I'm nervous. So, let's chuck him in the deep end! What? Your baby can't swim? There's about 6 foot of water there that hasn't had a baby in it in a while. The fuck? No! Come close to you, just stab me again out of you.
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess.
Innocent.
trapped here for no reason.
She sounded like a robot when she said, I am innocent, you can trust me, people, I mean, not robot. Right.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I can't help you if I'm not in within stabbing distance.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Well, if she's got a fucking No!
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Yeah, you narrated prick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes, you don't die when I get
Still
stabbed.
acting like you are.
Prick.
My entire world is at risk.
You're not even here, you're like a 4th dimensional being. Shut up.
And maybe you should behave with a little more humility.
Yeah.
A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
Would it?
No. I have my dignity.
Also, I'm a massive prick and my wife left me. Like,
Fine, and we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Bellend. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. Drop it and I'll let you out of here.
A knife? What are you talking
A
about?
knife?
I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
That's what I want to know. Oh shit, I didn't even think about it. Where were you keeping it? Hang on.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death.
I'm just
It would
told
be
him.
so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Yeah, really silly.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
It's very
Sounds
true.
like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Narrator, listen to me, right? Listen. Shut up, okay? She is armed. We know this. We're Groundhog Daying. Although it is weird that, like, everything's... I wonder how, like, fucking weird shit's gonna get in a while. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object.
Yeah.
I could just show it to you.
Yeah.
But I don't have one, so I can't.
Fuck.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
So what is it?
But look at this! Hands!
Ooh.
Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with.
I'm sure some people who like hands are really gonna fucking love that. Look!
Her
hands,
smile
hands!
stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
I just realised no one's gonna get that reference. It doesn't matter. It's a joke.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically zero is not zero. If I go, I practically have no bitches. What's this?
That doesn't sound like me.
Also, why are you not worried that I've just said I'm here from the future?
Last time? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, narrator.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Thank you.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here.
Yeah.
We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Hopefully.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying.
It's me, I'm up.
The thing she's lying about is how dangerous
Well,
she
but
is,
you
not
fucking
dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
I didn't say anything about dimension hopping, but is that a Rick and Morty reference? But what if you're hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots.
I don't
What kind
like
of
that.
princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
I've shown you all my hidings. That sounds very sexual. I'm not a fan of it.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or
right.
my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
I'm not gonna do that then.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
Like this knife, shank.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Well, I'm
inclined
gonna
to
have to
believe
sit.
her
No,
on
I'm
that
kidding.
one.
I'm kidding.
She
I'm
seems
kidding.
serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
So, what do we
I think
do?
I've said my piece at this point.
Thank you,
I think
narrator.
we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
This is true. Can we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you
Not-
should just come over here and let me out.
Not really. You've got like a whole ass tunnel.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Okay.
She's bored?
Yeah.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's...
Oh shit!
In a sudden burst of movement,
Yeah,
the
you don't
princess
get to be
leaps
bored.
towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm.
Fucking
her
hell.
wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Really, narrator?
Conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
How nice of you! Now, the fuck are we gonna do? She's got a blade in her arm.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
She.
And those chains stop her from continuing her advance.
Ha!
At least for a moment.
Bell end.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
Yeah, you're chained up. You can't reach me.
and then she slices through her arm.
Oh.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
It's fine. We're safe. We're out of distance. She chops off her arm. Never mind.
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
She's got a sword in her arm, though. It sounds sick.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
Thanks, narrator.
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defence.
Wonderful.
She's even better at this than she was last time.
Yeah.
Bloody cheater.
True.
I'm going to kill you now.
Thanks. Thank you.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Thank you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Gotta say, I can't imagine her ending the world if she's just got a blade in her arm. But if she does have a blade in her arm, I don't know what else she's gonna do, so she has. She could have, the arms race. She could have, like, a rocket launcher in her back.
You're on a path in the woods.
Why is it?
Fuck that. We're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I relate to this guy so heavily, and I know that if I was in this situation, like if I was one of the voices, I'd definitely be bringing up the points he'd be bringing up.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A constricting
mirror.
mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you
Fucking
towards...
hell.
Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
He fucking warped time and space because he got sick of your shit.
I feel dizzy.
Really,
Oh,
hero.
ho, ho, ho. I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Princess drops dead and we go home and get
The
drunk.
circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Great, another voice.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time?
Another voice.
It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
I have too many fucking voices in my head without you dickheads joining. I didn't nearly say something worse.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
So he's believing us now.
This
2.
is our third?
Yeah.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is down to destruction, right?
Well, no, because you didn't tell us that.
Right, that's too much responsibility.
Thanks, hero.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Right, thanks. I like how, like, the cheater's just, he's smart, but he's a nihilist. He's like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. And the hero's like, yeah, let's do this. But he's also just fucking stupid.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? Mm-hmm. The only furniture of note is a bent
So the
metal
broken
table, a
is
pristine
going to be
blade
like,
perched.
don't kill her.
We take it.
You should just kill her. You should just kill him. And the hunter's like, kill her, kill her, kill her. Like, I don't need that. Yeah.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah,
this
I know.
feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Can I just throw the knife? How about that?
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Sure.
And what if we never do?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
That's a very good point.
Walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
There's a mirror.
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There
Yeah.
isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I know.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Okay. Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
This feels very much like that Sucker for Love, where you just die and then you come back and then you're aware that you've died. Wipe the mirror clean. Thank you. There it is.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Is she one day just going to be there?
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
There's no mirror, I'm
It was
guessing.
never there.
Yeah.
Just an illusion.
Yeah.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Woo!
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
No! She had a sword in her arm!
You step forward,
Oh.
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Does that kill me?
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
What if we make her aware of... Because, right, so the first time, we just tried to kill her. Didn't go well. Second time, we tried to ask her some questions, get her guard down, see if she had a knife. She got bored and killed us. So what if we make her upset by asking her about the looping things? That might do it. Because otherwise, I don't know what else to do.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
She is aware. We can at least get some answers.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
What? Fuck's sake, so she's not ignoring it. She knows what happened, so everyone's just suddenly fucking aware.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
To be honest, if I had to die just to come back and do something again, I'd... It's like what Mysterio in South Park.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Sure.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
I mean,
We just need to find a way to win once.
yeah, that's true. It's like in any game ever, though.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Yeah.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Nah, they didn't.
The
It's,
past
no, I'm not thinking
isn't
about it.
real.
Eh.
It's only here and now.
Yeah, past's not real. I'm not... Okay.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood,
So I
the
love-
empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
Look, I love a
The
twin
chain
blade,
clatters
but...
to the floor.
Come on, man.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Me when my ex gets out of jail.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Bitch. If you're gonna kill me, at least walk over here and kill me. I'm not gonna step forward to my death.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Really? We're obviously fighting her. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this one out. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. I'm going to try flirting with her, because I think that's funny.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess.
Come on!
She wants to kill you.
Yes!
She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I want to play Bard D&D. When I said roll to seduce, I meant it. I'm picking the first option. I'm just curious what the game's going to do.
Do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I don't know what we'd say. I'm just curious. I really want him to go something like, "Hey, baby, love the twin blades," or something like that.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
Come on, man. Pump yourself up a bit. You're a great guy.
I'm
Sure.
fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Woo! I fucking knew he was me. Let's go. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really get you. I like you romantically. Even maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Give her the look. Huh, I'm curious which one will work. No, because this one she'll just go, no, and kill me. But I think, let's do it. Fuck it.
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
This isn't going to work, but, you know, it was worth a try.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too.
Hang on a second. I did this because I thought I was out of options. Don't tell me this works.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
It's not. She's just gonna kill me. But, you know, it's worth a try.
But why mess around with appetizers when the main course is right here?
This is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I don't care if you're gonna kill me. Fuck. Okay.
Or not.
Yeah.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Tyrael, man. Tyrael.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks, the princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
You know what? It was worth a try.
She skewers you.
Maybe if we pick something else.
Ow.
Ow.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
Yes!
Is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
So I was right. I called it. The fact that we romance her and then a boy, like just somebody who's just super horny, just gets in our head.
Oh, a new one of us.
Woo! And he's horny.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
I don't know. She looks great though.
You're on her. No, you're in her. Where the hell are you?
Don't know.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Dead to the world, maybe. Not to her. Woo! Oh, this game is bringing out the worst of me.
Stop saying dead, all of you.
Yeah.
We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
That you could have just said alive.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Like too many.
This is 4.
Yeah.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Well, she stabbed us, and you told us she didn't have a weapon.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Maybe this romance thing is worth a try.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Oh well, I'll push some advances.
Okay. Whatever we do gets us another us.
Yeah.
Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
So just like me fighting her, and then a bunch of like ghosts come in, and they just start swarming her like in Harry
As
Potter.
long as we keep moving.
Yeah.
We'll win her heart eventually.
That's right.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Gotta admit, these like all these personalities are it's just me at this point.
Come on, show me something new.
I thought that was new. I tried asking you out to dinner. Has anyone done that before? No. We're fine. Obviously, we're gonna appeal to authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can talk this out. If starts rounds we're panicking, we're going to let establish we're gonna have this stuff up with it. She can't hurt us if we don't for that. So she wins by killing us. So let's beat her to it. Right. A couple of things we've already done before. That one and that one. We're going to appeal to her authority. Puff her a bit. Appeal to her authority. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding any snippet of the complex transpires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Great, another one.
Skewers you.
Yep,
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
it won't.
We just have to hit her harder.
Right,
She skewers you.
yep.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Hey, baby. I fucking hate myself.
Then you skewer yourself.
Why?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Okay.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Just
Great.
panic. Flee.
There I am! That's me. I'm sorry, I'm not the cheated other Smith. That's me!
She skewers you.
Yep.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
This is like a full anime at this point. I love it.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
I gave up when she kills the first time.
Okay, let's go again.
Yep.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Right.
She skewers you.
Yeah. She's getting more and more swords every time. Like, obviously, she's gonna skew.
Ooh, Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
This is...
See? We're getting better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Okay.
None of this is working. Think.
I thought... Yeah, okay.
Skewers you.
So, basically, it's just run down all the options we had.
We're
So,
getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Is it?
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
I died already. Like 100 times. Naturally assured destruction. Oh, mad as I am currently.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Thanks.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Don't put this on me, man. It's like, this is good. We can finally beat it. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Why would we do that?
Over my dead body.
Yeah, so we basically just got a bunch of opposites
That
in
won't
it.
be very hard. We've died a lot.
Yeah.
But I can't say I mind anymore.
Thanks, Broken.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Not helping.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
This is what I go through on the day to day. I've got so many fucking voices in here that just like when I'm walking around, they're all trying to argue with each other, and I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. I'm not fucking that.
They're all the same, really.
Thanks.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
I'm gonna call these guys. You're Peter.
The only thing we're gonna manifest
This is,
is finally
Owen.
ending up on top.
I've already given up.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times
is
have you
not
been
many.
here? This isn't good. This is...
Yep.
How about you stick to describing things,
Yeah.
and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah, prick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Hell yeah.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Followed by me, you walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to say, I don't like the idea of the horny one going, narrator, shut up! We're going down there and flirting with that beautiful woman.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs?
No.
Or this room, or
No.
anything?
No.
It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
You're not.
Don't care, just want to win.
Thanks.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Aye.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Yeah.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Well, it didn't work, did it?
But I guess we're not done.
Nope.
That's okay with me.
Okay.
It's good even. I like that.
Thanks.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No, it's a
I'm
knife.
not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though.
Okay.
Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Right.
Well,
Ah,
yeah, she
fucking
says she has
skip it.
something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
I didn't, whatever.
me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
The narrative's got something to do.
Here we go. Now.
What is it?
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
This is like something out of Bloodborne.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I've got to admit, you... Out, wood.
Holy shit!
Yeah!
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
He gets me. It's the Iron Throne if it was a human.
Yes, behold, the perfect woman.
Glad you two can agree.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
You want to fucking get close to that? Go for it, mate.
That looked painful.
Really?
How is she still alive?
No one fucking knows.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Yeah.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Sure.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
It's true.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Yes, me too.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
That's me, yeah.
This is all just
I just want
What
to.
happened? It's so quiet.
I just want the spitting guy just to go, narrator, can I fuck it? Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
The fuck do you mean for once? You do not act, and yet through the interaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thanks. You wanna go to dinner? Your weapon clashes again and again and again. You and her are entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into the play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and strikes her too. Both water and steel must your vanquish the sharper. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. That was cool. So it folded in myself. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away and left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh damn. The body, it's you. It's you. I look cool. You alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh shit. You were at the cabin. If this is not like a Dark Souls boss, I don't know what is. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
This is really cool. I think she looks she's like Godric with all the bits like grafted onto her. What are you? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Fucking sick. I'm an awesome guy. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Okay. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Am I?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I don't have like blades coming out my arms. I fucking wish I did. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I don't know what that means.
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
What does that mean? Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
It's true, I guess. Let her out of here. There.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone.
Okay.
There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
Right.
The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
So she just, no matter if you let her go, she just returned to you anyway.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Out of everything you've said to me, I do not trust that one bit. You're covered in fucking blades. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That's sweet, I guess. Shit.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Fair enough. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you trapped here? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Is that why you had the skies? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I guess not. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me.
Yeah, I know.
I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay, so we're two very different sides of the same coin. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Right. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
When will that be? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Right. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Right. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? And what if I don't let you do this to
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
me? Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay. We can wait forever. Okay, I'm ready. Make me forget. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Sure.
You won't.
No. Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, here on the princess. Travis will bring the razor full to her.
You're on a path in the woods,
And
at the end of that path is a
When
cabin.
you see it.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What? No way. What did you think? Okay, yeah, you called me. No, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and don't you dare? It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing...
I'm gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clack.
She's not too powerful here, so there's not much she can do.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be
She's not,
fine.
though. She's not.
Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? You coming on to me? How would I get out? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think the end of the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we'll talk. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How about I call you... I don't...
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm gonna call you... I'm bad at names. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
It's a very good... Apparently gonna end the world. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it's an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
I'm talking to a brick wall. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. Do you think I just come here to kill someone? Other videos? Do you know why I'm... You're supposed to end the world. I've been told such things, but I don't...
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
That's where you get me.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Right.
Just how long has she been down here?
She won't
If
tell
I'm
me.
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
She makes a good point.
Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Nope. Didn't do it. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons for keeping me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Well, you go down to the core of the earth.
I believe her.
Like Sarah.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
I guess.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
I don't know if I trust you.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
It's a very good question. It's a very good point.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either.
No,
Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
it's true.
She has a point.
Yeah.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
True.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
So why don't you?
But you don't really know me, do
No.
you?
That's what I'm
What
talking.
can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
It's true.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Okay.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
So if I let you out of here, that's blind trust, is it?
So do you trust me?
No.
The prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world. Or do you trust whoever put me here?
It's a very good question. I don't know who put you
She's
here.
wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
It's a good game.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Right. There's something to be said about that. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Shut up. I'm listening.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
No.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Okay.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
So what happens if I let her go?
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Cut her hand off. Okay, we've talked enough, I guess.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I'm gonna let you go, because I'm curious what happens.
You know why you're here.
No, I don't! I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Okay.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Right. Okay, let's get you out of here.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
You stabbed
You're
me last
making
time.
a huge mistake.
I know!
You're doing the right thing.
Thanks, Hero.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Don't stab me.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Don't stab me.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'll go have a look. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas besides cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Probably.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Wonderful.
Is someone else here?
Probably. Hey, let me out!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You did it, didn't you, you prick? Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay. Return to the bottom stairs, I guess.
You make your way back to the
I'm
bottom
locked
of the
in here.
stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Thanks, narrator. Shut up.
Easier for whom?
Exactly.
Easier for everyone.
Not her!
I heard the door slam.
Yeah,
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
a little bit.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I mean, I trust her. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Great
You
imagery.
cut into her flesh.
Never knows how big her eyes are.
The blade
Ooh.
is sharp, and you make quick work of it.
We've
Before
got a little
long, you're
blood.
able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
We've got a little bit of blood on the blade.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
I know she's gonna pull us blade out of there and kill me, but
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
alright, kill
How
me
is
then.
she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's not.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Narrator, shut up.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Thank you.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Then how about we don't piss off the person who's got a blade? Alright, we gotta look for these. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No!
You're doing your best to help me, aren't
Yes!
you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Please don't kill me!
I'll make this quick.
Don't kill me.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
I helped you!
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Fuck's sake!
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
God damn
Her
it.
face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Hey, narrator, here's an idea. Don't make me kill her!
This is the end, isn't it?
Little bit.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
God damn it!
I hope it was worth it.
Is the cheater gonna appear again? The prisoner? I can't remember if it's the same.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
Yeah.
here to slay her.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a terrible... Wait, didn't this already happen? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks?
Yeah, bitch.
What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
How... That's weird. You're a narrator. How do we meet for the
Don't
first
forget
time?
what he did to us the last time around. I
Ooh.
wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Ooh.
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
So we meet someone else now. That's
I'm inclined to agree.
cool. I'm inclined to
If he
agree.
doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Fair enough.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
I'm
As
keeping
far as
secrets.
trying to help her goes, need I
What's
remind
my
you
social
how
security number? You don't
catastrophically
know.
dangerous she is to the world at large. I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
So she knows we're looping. So maybe she'll remember that we tried to help her, and then we can try to help her again. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
There's a bear chasing you.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yeah, okay.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You took control of my body.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do.
You're a prick.
Which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
You're a dickhead.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her?
Yeah,
Did
sure.
you say something really mean to me?
Yeah.
Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
You're a dickhead is what you are.
Sure you are.
Thanks, skeptic.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
Shut up!
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I know the world.
What do you
ended.
mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I'm aware.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the
that
latter,
one.
what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know. I was really cool.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Oh, I
What a
died.
conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin.
Yeah,
For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
that's a good point.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Okay.
You're talking in circles.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking in facts.
And circles. Circles are facts. Let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. We got a lot of questions. No, we got 2 questions. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. All she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and
I don't
that,
trust you.
despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
She just can. Yeah,
You
sure.
haven't given us an ounce of proof.
Yeah.
You do know that, right?
What proof could you possibly ask for?
An ability to end the world.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
Fine. Check your pockets.
There's tissues in there. Just check your pockets.
You put your hands in your
The
pockets and pull
evidence.
out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front.
Is it just a little slip of paper going, she's bad? Oh shit, I didn't mean to. The
Within,
princess will end the
you
world
find
if
a
you
note
drop.
in your
Don't stop it.
handwriting.
This is
It
inevitable
reads,
truth.
"The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
That too.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
That's a very good point.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for
This
all
is the
our
second
sakes.
time round.
Please
I know
just
what I'm doing.
trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
Sure, pal. Why were you a bird person? I want to ask
You
that.
mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk.
I don't like being told what
I
to
think
do.
we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Yeah, probably. Who's locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I overcomplicate everything I want, alright? I'm a chronic overthinker. That's what I do. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is it this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Yeah.
You're the only person capable of doing this.
Right,
Call it a prophecy, if that helps,
right.
but it's just the way things are.
Cool. No, but cool.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Seriously, a place to your ego that easy that he just has to tell you you're special and he'll do what you say.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
I'm bored.
Yes. Right. We're here because we're special.
Skeptic gets it.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here.
Yep.
I get it.
Yep.
I'm also annoyed that I'm here.
Yep.
But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
You said that last time. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling
I've
me?
told you everything you need to know. Going into more
See-
detail would just overcomplicate
See,
an
that's the
otherwise
thing.
very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You just said I'm telling you everything you need to know, not everything that I know. So there's stuff you're not telling me.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
Okay. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from
I don't
ruin.
think that's true. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, I can turn around and leave.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her?
That's true.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Not really. Probably continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah.
That's strange. It
Okay.
looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Right.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again.
Okay, fine. I'm going to the cabin.
That's
Listen-
great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
I think
Good.
no, it's
Going
going to be
back to
just
the
be.
cabin is the only way we can get to the bottom of things.
Okay, skeptic. I think no matter, it's just going to be Stanley Parable joke where it goes, "You still trying to do that? Fucking all right."
The interior
Oh.
of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Huh.
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick,
That's
wrought
interesting.
iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
It's either random, because I've already done this once before, or because we tried talking it out. Either way, it's all very interesting. Anyway.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Right, let's, so this time, we asked her questions. She got bored and tried to kill us, right?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Can we just approach the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
Hey, what are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
If we wipe it clean, it's going to
You
disappear.
reach
Yeah,
for
okay.
and now it's gone.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Probably. This is an entirely different cabin than last
Very
time.
different.
Yeah.
Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin
That's a
entirely.
good point.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense.
Alright.
You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the
We're
princess.
just disrespecting a whole religion there, but
So
alright.
focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
Minor details, okay. I'm just gonna enter the basement. I'm
I'm
not gonna
afraid
take the
I'm
blade.
going to insist we take the blade.
Fuck!
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
God damn
Are you
it.
sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure. And I've already got a plan for that.
Okay.
Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world-ending monstrosity your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon.
She has a weapon.
Peachy, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Alright. Hey, no, I gotta say this? What's the big idea? I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I'm sure we can,
It will
but
be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I know.
Thanks. I mean it.
no worries. Let's just enter the basement. I trust the skeptic. He's a skeptic.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh.
revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to
It's not
vaguely
D&D, I
illuminate
can
your
see
path,
what's going on.
dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the
This
stairs.
looks quite nice.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
She sounds different.
Does she remember us?
I don't know.
You walk down the
Oh,
stairs
shit.
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she
Huh.
adjusts her hands in
We
her
could
lap.
probably kill her like this, no?
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yeah.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
Yes!
Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yes, I've noticed that since the
That
first
was there
one.
last time too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know if this is all happening because of the path I chose, or it's just because it's the second time I've actually played it.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Yeah, I'm not sure I need to do such a thing, do anything as much. What? I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement. I'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
She can't hurt me. Look at her. She's practically bolted to that thing.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sure. Sit where she told you to
You
sit.
do as she asks and sit on the floor.
We want to gain some trust.
Still a good distance away from her.
This is really interesting.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Well, I want to let you out, I'm going to be honest. My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died? The other chain on the wall. Who is it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up. Bye. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
No!
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
You're going to stab me with that, are you?
That's ominous.
Yeah.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
She does know what she's doing. That's what
Please,
worries
she's just
me.
putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
She can't reach.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Okay.
So, what should we do?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
I want to give her the
Then
knife.
let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Okay.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none.
There are none.
Yeah.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her.
Yeah.
Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
It is interesting. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Yeah.
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
I don't like you.
Unless she really could survive.
Let's put the cards on the table here.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
See, that's interesting. I'm not giving you the weapon. You realize that I have as much reason to trust you as you have enough. I'm not giving you a weapon in case you've forgotten you killed me last time with it. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you the weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you the weapon. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal? Cut her out of your own. I think I'm just going to leave you here. Okay. Well, I don't want to do anything rash. I also don't want to bring up past lives. You want to keep this normal. The other chain on the wall. Who's
I
it
don't
for?
know, but you could always try it on.
I'm good.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it, Dory. Inspect the shackle. You realise I've got as much reason
I
to
do.
trust you.
So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me.
Okay, you sound a lot more calm.
I'm extremely patient.
Right.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
Yeah, she said she's patient. I can cut you here, but I'm not giving you a weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you if you want to leave. So we can cut her out, but I don't want to get too close to her. Can I inspect the shackle?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
No, I'm
And
gonna-
what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Probably not.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
True that.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
This is interesting. Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling
Hey.
from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What happened?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
It's bad.
Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Ah, okay.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
How was I supposed to know?
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Wonderful.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Prisoner of the
Yes.
mind. Become your own jailer.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Is it?
What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
What's that?
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Yeah.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
I guess. So we're both stuck here. What should we do? Did you know this was gonna happen to me? What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Yeah. So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
You know this was gonna happen?
No.
No one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
I guess we'll
You
wait.
and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
Yeah.
This is so boring.
Really?
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there
What's that?
isn't.
Thanks.
Time passes. It
Wonderful.
passes and passes and passes.
So this is the first time we're actually not going
and
to
the
be killed by
basement of
her.
the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At
Okay.
least the world is safe.
Yeah.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Wonderful.
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Looking great.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
I'm fine.
How exactly does that work?
Yeah.
It just does.
I don't trust someone who just keeps saying it's just that, you know. Yeah, can you give me a piece of gum, please? Why? I just need it. Okay, why do you need it? I just do. Give me the gum. No, like, fam.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And
Thank you,
after
narrator.
that, even more time passes again.
That's kind of how time works.
Yes, the cabin remains the same.
Yeah.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
That's true.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
Yeah.
The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there,
How does erosion
and
happen?
they get larger and larger.
I thought erosion was when rain hits something that's slightly acidic, so it starts like eroding and like dissolving like rock faces. Just maybe like the it's kind of damp because it's not well constructed and it's falling on the chains. I'm being a fucking nerd. I'm sorry. Hey, have you ever noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Sure, but we're stuck here for like 3 years.
Still rude.
There's not, yeah. You know, we're stuck here together. You might as well talk.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework,
That's
and
interesting.
watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't
Fair
make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Yeah, that's true.
She hasn't starved.
No, but she's like a blade woman.
I guess she hasn't.
No. But she's been here a long time, so.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor
Well,
like
the thing
a
is,
liquid,
I'd get out
covering
before
the
she
ground
would,
and
so
threatening
that's
to swallow
something.
you both.
My knife's gone though.
Time continues to pass. and pass and pass.
Can you imagine the next time we see her, she's like, alright, don't be a fucking dumbass and get me out of here.
Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
She's gonna kill me, isn't she?
And... I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
So you didn't like small talk?
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Ooh, this is interesting. So she disappeared way before. You did not get a chance to respawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memories
She's
return.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I vote yes.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
That's really interesting. So we've reached that way before. Of course he's good. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay.
But it
Trust me.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Don't worry about it, man.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Ever the skeptic. I mean, you are. That's your name. It's not the end. Whoever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
The skeptic won't.
Feels too good to be true.
Yep. Approach the mirror. I just wanted to console them. You approach the mirror. Gaze into its reflection. Silence. You reach forward and look at the gun in the mirror. You see what's in it. There I am, the bloat. You've grown. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And there you're at the cabin. Approach her. This is really interesting.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
So it is remembering.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Yeah, once again, see? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be.
So I wonder what we're
And every
supposed to do.
exploration yields
Is this-
new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. And what
Yeah.
I am is different from what I was.
I guess.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
That's nice. You know that at the end of this, once you finish, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if I was an invisible. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Have you been kinder to me than anyone else I've met? You've been kinder to me than anyone else. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Okay.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. What does it feel like to change? I think we should stick away from just her giving us riddles and just see if we can. I mean, kind of. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
That's true, I guess. Should we thank her? Oh. Why can't I? Do you have thoughts in any of this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay. You don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see.
Okay.
I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them.
I guess.
It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Right. I don't want to hurt you, but the more I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you,
Yeah.
but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I
Okay.
would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
That's nice. Why is the computer being nicer to me? Enough with all this pretension. You're not actually saying anything. How many vessels do I need to bring you? When I go back, how many vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Fair enough. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Yep. Okay. So I think destroying the body, a guided vessel, bring the prisoner to her. I'm guessing destroying the body
You're
or
on a
destroying my
path
body.
You're here.
Will just end everything.
You make your
Ooh, we can't resist this time, and there's nothing else for us to do. God damn it.
thank you. You swing your arm towards, but she's ready for it. She
Yes.
grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade. She lets go, and faster than you can react, there's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again.
Why?
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
God damn it, I don't want to do this.
You poor thing.
She places a her knee. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
God damn it, I hope this tower... Okay, so it is changing. I'm hoping that didn't fuck us
You're on
up.
a path. You're here.
So... proceed to the cabin.
A warning. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her.
This is the broken
And stop
one.
pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Thanks.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Every
You're being
pessimist
annoying.
says that. Yeah,
Just
thank you.
ignore their bickering. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Okay.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and
Either
so
way, it would be
please
terrible.
try to ignore both
Okay.
if that's what you want.
I'm gonna be honest, I like the skeptic and the cheated way more than this guy.
The
Oh,
interior of the cabin is
shit!
larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, so going the violet route makes it like really like misshapen and destroyed, and then trying to go more peaceful route makes everything more grand and elevated. It's really cool.
The blade is your implement.
Yeah, I
Why do
know.
we feel so small?
Because everything's so
We
big.
don't feel small. We are small.
Yep. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Take the blade. There's no point going for the mirror, right? approach the mirror.
What are you
yeah, and then wipe the mirror clean,
We
and
should
then it's
count
gone.
ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
That's strange, but we'll enter the... I'm hoping that didn't fuck us up.
The door to the basement creaks open,
And then
revealing
we
a
can just
spiral
talk this out and she
staircase.
doesn't just get
Its
bored and
steps
kills us.
almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below.
Oh, maybe she's...
For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
maybe she's planned a romantic dinner for us.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
And if he's saying that, you know it.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Don't get it twisted. It's still a basement, alright?
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Ah, shit.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Fuck's
You
sake.
weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Because you
need
made
to
me
get
kill
down.
her.
She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Alright.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now
Yeah, that's
you
a good point.
want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions.
I am.
So if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Okay. Go down.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort,
Yeah.
every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Fair enough.
The princess towers over you,
Holy
almost
shit.
glowing in the weak starlight.
Step
her
on me,
figure
I mean, step on me,
framed
I
by
mean-
a stained glass
Wow.
window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Why are you so
The
tall?
chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Damn.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
I don't really have a choice.
Drop it.
The blade slips from your fingers.
And
and
if she
clatters
tells me to do something, I'm
uselessly
fucking
to the
doing it. Have you
floor.
seen the size of her?
We didn't have to do that. And yet you did.
Yep.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
No.
Oh,
Really?
I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Neil. I'm
On
kneeling.
her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
You fucking kidding me? I'm not saying no to that. She could like.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
Narrator made me do it. I didn't want to do anything.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
You're tall now, so you're my type.
Speak.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Last time we met,
Yep.
nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
Sorry. The voice in my head getting a bit vocal again.
He's being
Well, so-
melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us.
Yeah.
What are we even supposed to do to stop her?
Absolutely nothing. We reach her
That's-
ankles.
Worrying.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Telling her why she. No, I won't tell you. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Fuck you! Look at her!
Is that so?
Apparently.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Gotta imagine she likes this vessel a lot more.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart.
Yeah, we stabbed
It
it.
feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Okay.
The collapse
Ah.
of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
That. Okay, now I actually think you can end the world.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Okay.
It's inevitable.
There's nothing else for us to do but help her.
Yep.
Maybe she'll be nice to us.
I'm hoping so. What would you have me do? Would you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can do whatever you want to do. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I'm yours to command. This is interesting. I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yeah.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
I don't know how.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Yeah.
No, you can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high.
Look
not
at
when
her!
you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Fucking look at her! There's not much I can do anyway.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you
Grease is a
where
good
it
film.
doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Which is...
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
That's interesting. Also, I love the window having like hands, like when she does at the end. That's quite cool. That's a cool touch.
Is she talking about you?
Yep.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
She's a
You're a
goddess.
small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
I'm trying to help you, man.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
An
I
echo.
don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Okay.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
That's interesting. She's taking control of the narrator.
Break my chains.
Do you want me to nibble on them? Like what?
And how are we supposed to do that? All
Yeah.
we have is a blade.
Yeah.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
I'm believing her. And what if I don't believe it? What happens to it? I have to do this. It's over. I'm sorry. Just break your chains, man.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Thanks.
Come, it's time for us to leave.
Uppies. I hate myself. Take her hand. I'm not fucking questioning her. You're being so. You pledge your loyalty to your better. How many times am I gonna have to do this? You do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't know.
Where's that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know, man. Of course I'm scared, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. I'm just gonna approach the mirror. I already consoled him. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You'll be back.
I don't
It's
want
fine.
to look at us.
I'm looking. The voice feels small distant as you approach, gaze into the reflection. Am I just a tiny little worm for her to step on? Silence as you reach for the mirror will always leave, but you see what's in it. Oh shit, okay, you're withered. You're withered. Find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Shit, the big lady. Go to the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Fair enough.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yeah. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make things worse? What do you think of this? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance.
Yeah.
A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Okay. How many times do I have to do this?
Do not mourn her,
I'm not.
for she would not be able to mourn you.
That's rude. What else we got? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
So I'm not near it. Okay. Do you still not care what I bring you?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did,
There's something.
I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Alright, send me back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and dark. Yep, I know. The hero and the princess. Dominant vessel. Bring the tower to her. Honestly,
You're on a
she was my
path
favourite one.
In the wood. You're here to slay her.
Right. To the cabin.
You make your way up the short path.
I know. Let's just go into the castle. I don't know what to do now. Because we can try go 100%
The
violent.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Let's just enter the basement. Let's not bring the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
That's different.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
That's interesting.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part.
Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
That's interesting. So not bringing
Walk
the
down the stairs and
right.
lock
Okay,
eyes
this
with
is
the
interesting.
princess.
Not bringing the
There's
knife
a heavy chain around her wrist, binding
makes
her
her
to
nice
the far wall.
because
of the
usually
basement.
she'd look at me and she'd think, "Oh, you." She looks nice.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat
That's
to anyone?
interesting.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on
I
you.
know it says there's a lot riddled on you. Like, what's riddled?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shut up!
Thank you. Thank you.
This is
You're
what I
making
think
a
she'd be
huge
like
mistake.
the first time.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thanks, Hera.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy.
Yep.
Far too solid for you to even imagine.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away.
And if there isn't any key, do you have any that does? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still around or somewhere up there. And if you maybe not, I can at least try to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
This is what I thought she'd be like the first
You
time.
attempt to make your way out of the basement.
Well, I don't have a
but
knife
the door
then.
at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hit someone else here. You try the door.
It's locked. Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stair. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at them.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Kinda. And I don't have a
There's a
knife to
slight
cut you free.
panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I don't.
She barely
Oh!
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I don't have.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
I don't have the confidence in you I once did.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I'm good.
Or we could use it to free her.
That's
You
true.
won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna free her. Shut up. Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the
Actually,
blade
I
against the
think I
ragged,
should have talked to her.
self-inflicted. You cut into her. The blade is sharp, and it takes little. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She
Maybe I should
didn't
have
so
talked
much
to her.
as utter a sound through the whole. No, she smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's get out of it. Approach the locked door. Are you
No.
gonna?
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
God, you're such a bellend.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises. Wait, watch me.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you,
Yep.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know you don't have to do this, right?
100%.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Ah, I don't like
Princess
this.
dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Don't like you. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Help me.
We both know this isn't you.
100%.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I don't know, mate, but infuriating is the perfect word I'd use to describe myself.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Thanks, princess.
She plunges it into your chest.
So she's nice
tearing
this time.
through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
So making her nice, she can't fucking put me out my misery.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yeah.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Depends how
Two
you
of
die.
you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
She's not very good at
You
this.
feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Who cares? She's cute. Someone says that says a lot about me, I think.
I'm sorry.
At least she's apologizing, I guess.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Not really, no.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
It's alright. I don't
I'm
mind.
so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath
Does
you.
this one?
You collapse
Does this
to
give
the
us the
floor,
smitten guy?
your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess
game.
stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
It's not really a horror game, is it?
It can't just end like this, right?
It won't.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It's fine.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
Yeah. Chapter 2 of the damsel. Is this going to be like a tower then? Like a proper, like, Rapunzel tower?
You're on a path. You're here to...
Proceed.
A warning. She will... If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Yes! I knew it!
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
But he is a villain.
He made our beloved brutally take our life last time.
Oh, calm
He's
down.
trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Yeah.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Don't worry
I think
about
he
it.
just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
Even the hero's like,
I
yeah,
do,
just fucking shut
But I
up.
also speak
I
from
do.
the
I
heart.
love myself.
My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
I've got to admit, having someone, seeing her do so many different forms of, like, really angry, cold, dominating. Don't take that out of context. I like how the stars are moving. Having someone act as, well, I guess, innocent as she was. I don't like the idea of the smitten, horny voice taking control.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Thanks, hero.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
He's more like, oh, I love myself and I love her and we'll run away together. And the hero's like, just fucking shut up, mate. And then the narrator's like, don't pay them any mind. I'm trying not to. Proceed. I'm leaving the knife there because I wonder how it looks this time.
The
Oh, it looks
interior of the
same.
cabin is clean and elegant.
Yeah.
The blade...
You didn't say anything about the mirror. Approach the mirror. I don't think it'll be.
What are you t-
Wipe the grime.
You reach for... But
It's-
there was a mirror a second, and
Yeah,
now
it's
it's gone.
Pity. We could have
Just
a
enter the
feather out
place.
of place, and now we'll never know.
Yeah.
We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
What is that? Oh, because we're a bird. I thought it was like feathers in the hat. Yeah, fuck the knife.
The door
I
to
think
the
this Swin
basement
guy's funny.
creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed
So this
carpet
is very,
glimmers
like-
in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost
I've got an
seems
idea.
welcoming in the dim firelight.
What if every time the first thing you do dictates the path? Right? Because I think slaying the princess the first time, no matter what we did, because we tried to talk to her the second time and she killed us, she got bored. That dictates what we do for the rest of the time, because then we tried to talk to her, and the second time she was a lot calmer. So what if it's not like a combination of like different things that change everything? And what if it's just that first interaction and going off there?
But it's still a stone basement.
If the princess, a soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
I don't know why I don't
Her
just clock
voice.
that.
It's somehow even more beautiful than last
Alright,
time.
calm down, lad.
I think we're in love.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Yeah.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Thank you.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
Don't tell me how to feel.
Just
You're not my
remember
parents.
that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Yeah, I'm sure it is when she was stabbing me over and over and going, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That's something that means she's
You
manipulating
walk
me.
down the stairs and
Aw,
lock
she's
eyes
cute.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Yeah.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your
Can I just, like-
unjust and foul imprisonment.
Like, just like take the palm of my hand and like bang my head until those thoughts get out.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Thank fuck.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
And my hip thrust. No, I'm kidding. Shh, stop.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I
Ah.
was so worried you wouldn't come back.
So she actually, this is the only time we've talked to her, and without any type of questioning or anything, she's recognized this is a do-over.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
That's not the more important part of that.
And she called us a hero.
Ah, plays to your ego. Wonderful.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Little bit. I sneak out every so
That's
often.
right,
comes here.
villain. And you killed us.
Technically, she killed you. But
Well, she killed us.
Thank you.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Wow, you really.
And you've
Ignore
died
everything.
before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Uh huh.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Nah, mate.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
The reset button.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I don't want to kill her
Horrible
when she's
for
doing
you,
this.
maybe.
Yeah.
But we've been given another
So I'm not going
opportunity
to.
to sweep her off her feet
She's
and
on the
treat
floor,
her
but-
like
yeah.
the lady she is.
Okay.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes.
We never saw a world end.
It's true.
And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
I don't like being stuck with this guy.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Don't even have the knife. I'm wondering if no matter what you do the first time, you'll get all the voices in your head. Right? Does that make sense? It would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm not going to do that. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. He was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
I don't like you. narrator.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, she's so nice.
She took that in stride.
Yeah.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Shut up, hero.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Probably.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right.
No.
Because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I've noticed throughout this playthrough, I've just been going, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
See, now that's love.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and
You
indeed,
shouldn't have to
we
say
won't
that,
even
man.
have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Right.
What?
Right.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
He's got a point.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with.
Yeah.
Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No, it is very
She
weird.
didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
Right,
like
it's
being stuck with you
extremely
guys.
bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Nah, I'm good, fam. You killed us last time, whammed after I died. I have to ask, why did you end the world after you killed me back there? Rescue the
No.
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take
Yeah.
over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, bitch.
I would if you had a weapon.
Ah.
On my watch, villain.
Yes.
My passions contain titanic depths, and
Exactly.
if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Not quite. No, I'm not on board
You
with that.
wouldn't.
He throws himself out the window. I would. Watch
I
me.
would.
I'm mentally unstable.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings.
Yeah.
And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, she's really cute.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Why was she there?
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
If she could get out any time, why is she still there?
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Yeah.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Gotta be honest, like, knowing what I'm fucking looking like, I wouldn't fall in love with me.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
No.
Thank you.
I wouldn't do
Thank
that.
you so much.
You're so welcome.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Ugh. Does she have to?
Only you had a weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Shut up.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Thankfully.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Yeah, I didn't know this was gonna be a dating sim.
What do we do now?
Kit? No, fuck's sake. I don't know. What do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we do next. What do you want to
Let
do?
me guess. End the world?
Get out of it.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I think if someone says, what do you, so what now? And then I just go, oh, we leave and live the rest of our lives, together, is a bit like, all right, pal. It's like, what do you want to do? Also, let's hear
I
from her.
Don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
And that is a tragedy. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Fuck. Okay.
She doesn't even know what she wants.
Exactly.
You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if
She
she
just
doesn't want
turns
to end
into like an eldritch horror and then just kills everyone. I'm just like, ha! Fooled you.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Yeah.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Please don't say in the world. Please don't say in the world. Please don't say in the
Princess
world.
closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Please don't say in the
And
world.
then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
We're not gonna get anywhere if you do this. I'm gonna say, what do you want to do? You're gonna go, I don't know, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And we're gonna be stuck here forever. I want you to tell me what you want to do. There must be something you want to do. Do you want to end the world? I want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. Huh, that's interesting. I want to... Well, no, because I feel like if we do that, then we just over and over and over again. I want to
That
leave.
sounds perfect.
There you go.
The princess takes your hand, the last
We might
hopes
wanna
of
cut our
the
nails.
entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Yeah, gotta be honest, there's nothing slipping through my fingers.
We have each other.
Yes.
We don't need the world for
No.
our happy ending.
It's so true.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Bitch.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Yeah.
I will mope about it. Because
I
moping
will.
is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Don't kill her.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand.
Oh.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I love the narrator's just like, oh, fuck. God, I hate this. Just kill her, please. Oh my god, this is awful.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
She kills you and eats your entrails.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Yeah.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Well, I don't have a knife.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah. Throw me through the door. I'm
She's
a
right.
great bludgeoning
It
weapon.
isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Alright, you're getting on my nerves now a little bit.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
It's very true.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
I'm just happy now. I'm just happy playing this
Are you
game.
listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
You are the delusional
I'm
voice.
just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, every time we do a reset, I feel like one of the voices is something I'd say, and that the hero is just like, fuck it, we're doing it, I don't care, I'm just here, I'm along for the ride. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Wanna try opening it together?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it! Together!
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
I'd love it if it was like, if like there was a teenage rom-com or something like that, and then it was like, and the narrator just was so done with everything, like he was there, where it's just like, and then the two held hands and drove off into the sunset. Ugh. Also, I think he should have ended up with Blair. This is just weird.
And
And come on,
the lock clicks.
woo! Wow!
It's open. Are you kidding me?
The lock clicks and you get away. What the fuck? Come on!
I told you our love was insurmountable.
I do really like this path.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and
I don't
the
like
blade.
this.
That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing.
No.
Take the blade from the table
No.
and slay her before it's too
It's
late.
not happening. Take the blinds. You're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you?
A little bit.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Oh no, the feelings of one person hating me. Oh, I guess I'm gonna curl into myself and die. Fuck you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
And you're gonna kill me, aren't you? Because
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin,
she's gonna kill me.
and then you step outside.
Hell yeah. Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
I still don't trust it.
We did it. What should we do now?
I don't know.
Where did everything go?
I don't know.
Where did he go?
I don't
Oh,
know.
is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh, is he gone? Fuck him. Who cares?
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I don't.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Can I just give her a hug? Oh. They were like caressing her. That's a bit weird. There we go. Another. You don't get a chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory
She's gone.
resets.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't know.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna approach the mirror. Person there.
This doesn't... Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
I like to.
Right?
What does preen mean?
As a verb, preen is usually defined as of animals, especially birds, to trim or dress, feathers, fur, etc., with the beak or tongue.
Oh yeah, I guess we are a
More.
bird.
Ask me to give you more definitions.
Right, yeah, okay, thank you. The voices feel distant as you approach, gaze into their reflection. Please be good. There's silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror asks you. Makes them leave, but you see what's in it. Maze unraveled. Well, she didn't kill us. That's something. I generally thought she would. You're at the cabin. This looks the same.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Yeah,
Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't know. We'll go there together. I hate myself. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees, stars, and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real? Do you have any thoughts of this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He used to be a person and now he's an echo. That's what I've got. He does. I don't know why, but I know for a fact he does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. I'm going to get some answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I guess. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you.
Oh, it's
and
so
she'll make
nice.
for a gentle heart.
I'm
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
gonna fucking mourn her. I miss her. Anyway. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you
Ooh.
bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
That's interesting. Okay. Do you know what's gonna happen when I awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
It's true. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I
Fair.
will be here, waiting for you.
That's nice. Thank you. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay, so I don't know what the hero and the princess. Yeah, I don't know what.
You're on a path in the
along the
woods.
vessel.
You're
Yep.
here.
Selling. Continue.
You make your way up.
What
a
we're
warning.
doing.
She
Yeah,
will
I know.
right-
She'll cheat and go blah 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 blah. So what do we do now? We've talked to her. We've romanced her. We've killed her.
The interior of the blade.
Let's take the blade and enter the vessel.
The door to the her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it.
Continue
Good.
downstairs.
You're still listening to reason.
So we've already tried to kill
Walk
her.
down the. She's so coldly. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are.
I want to see what
Are you
happens
here to
if
kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just...
Look how reasonable. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can.
I'm gonna drop it.
The blade.
Thank
I want to.
you.
I just want to talk to her. Like, see if we
Against
can
your
just
better
get
judgment, we'll
one
be
where we
fine.
just talk to her.
I
And
heard the
hopefully
door slam.
we can
the knife.
resist
You
it this
won't.
time. Oh, I actually can't.
Without hesitation, you bring the
Ooh.
blade down. The princess flinches as you strike, and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
That's interesting.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
Okay.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Yeah.
It's an act. She's unarmed, and there's nothing she can do to hurt you.
I know,
I'm
there's
not so
plenty she can
sure.
do- yep.
Don't waver now.
Okay.
As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you.
I don't know how you fell for
The
that.
two of you struggle on the ground.
Ooh.
You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last,
This is like a
shattering
Jujutsu
bone and
Kaisen fight.
rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
Okay.
Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Okay, so maybe the reason I couldn't do it before is it because it locks you out of doing the exact same thing, so it's always different. Slay the princess.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though
Come on!
every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes.
Let's do
You can
this!
still turn this around.
Yes! Finish the job. Give up. Run for the stairs, lock in the door. Maybe she'll bleed out. Finish
You
the
steel
job.
your resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either.
If I run for the door, she's just going to kill me.
Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive?
Excuse me, what?
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I'm on the floor.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
No.
If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Our friend. That's interesting.
The two of you clash for the final time.
Yes.
You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling
Let's
forward
go!
and sinking your blade deep into the princess's
Have
heart.
that! I know we fell in love last time, but no. Yeah, what about that?
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
What's that?
do you really think this is the end?
But
no.
you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The adversary. So we, instead of just like trying to stab her and then getting our throat slit,
You're on a path. You're here to...
we wanna talk to her, and then try and fight.
Warning. She will lie.
Lying and cheating doesn't
Ooh,
sound like her
yeah,
at
we
all.
get stubborn
Not that
now.
it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
It's
Are
true.
you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
True.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
I'm very.
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
That was cool. Crystal. Proceed to the cabin. I wanted to see what the path was when I just talked to her calmly. But I guess maybe...
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would
Ooh.
suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you,
So we
as
get a
if trying to
different thing every
forcefully
time.
direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement.
You didn't say anything about the mirror. Approach the mirror. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar.
Into the basement. Oh, this is the last time we're doing this.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase.
There's no
its
torches or
walls
anything.
pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That was
The air
enough for me to
seeping
leave.
from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's fair.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
What's that?
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Right, we
This
need
isn't
to
what
give
she
her a good
sounded like
fight.
last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
And the stubborn guy's gonna be like, let's fuck her up.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Alright, that's a bit
As
weird,
much as
mate.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Why can't we do both?
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
God
A
damn.
large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
She looks cool.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yeah, she shattered our ribs with a punch.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here.
Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Nah, fam. I'm ready.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Can I please have a better weapon?
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Rude. You look different, so you do remember me. I'm actually here to free. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Rude. I've changed my shirt.
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will.
What's up
What?
with
You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
that? Okay.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while.
Yeah.
Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward.
We colleagues.
Enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Fair enough.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Sounds like you, probably.
Are you okay?
No!
Of course I'm not okay.
Yeah.
As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
That's true, I guess. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. You've got me, pretty much everything you need.
Great.
Good job.
Focus up and do it then.
I'm focusing up. I'm actually here for you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things on pat. Like how we both still alive. I haven't decided on what I'm doing. Attack the princess. I don't know what happened last time, since the last time we fought, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around without saying anything. I'm leaving. Attack the princess.
Finally ready to complete your destined task.
Yes, let's
you
go.
Launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
I realised every time we haven't asked her how we're still alive, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Yes.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Let's go.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Haha! I hit you. Oh, shit.
She's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Come on,
You can
get up.
hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Get up. Come on, we got this.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Because she hit us and we fell over.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
What?
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
I do.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
She's got a good point.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
I'm
Don't
I'll
let
do
her
my
get
best.
in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
I'm gonna go
She's
for a good
huge,
fight. I don't
but
care.
That probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
And the stubborn boy's gonna be like, kill her, kill her.
Listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I believe you. Bait and opening it, outmaneuver her, strike at her heart. Strike at her heart, head on.
That's your plan then. That's your plan. Push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
Oh, she's just gonna rip my nuts
We
off.
can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're in her arm. There's
We're
not much.
not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
That's true. Keep pushing, unlodge the blade, and attack her from a different angle. That one.
You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. but as you tug the blade free, the princess slams you down onto her knee.
Damn.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room.
That didn't work.
You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully, but you can feel the hilt in your grip. You still have your weapon. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening.
Yeah, and
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
yeah.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
I'm open to suggestions.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
It's very true.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, no.
Princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
This is going really well.
How disappointing.
She
Ah,
squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
God
Everything
damn it.
goes dark, and you die.
The Eye of the Needle. Oh, of course, we get a 3. Right, we're just going to go full into it now. We're not going to hesitate, because otherwise that's happened.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
He's got a point.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
Well,
we
we get
died
hunted now.
because you didn't have enough of it.
Ooh.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
All right, mate. I like these two more than the what's her face? Than the smitten one.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Yeah, but she
Are
won't.
you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
Probably not.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Then what is going on?
No one knows.
What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here. And if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen.
I died.
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through.
True.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same.
Yeah.
You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that.
I still don't trust you either.
There's
mate.
nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Let's go.
I haven't signed off on anything yet.
I didn't agree.
Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin. It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. Not for me.
He's got a good point. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence is poured into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well go through this. I'm done. I'm not going to try and walk away because it's just gonna.
It isn't long before you find yourself
cool.
at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the
I don't know
cabin.
if the changes are.
I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
I don't know if the changes are because we're getting further in or just the path we're
No
choosing.
last
but,
advice for us? No words of warning?
because this is violent, it's very much more spiky than grand than it was last
What
time.
I gather,
at
you've
the
heard
romance.
it all before.
Yeah,
There's no use screaming into the wind.
that's true.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Do you just want to
Catharsis
scream
is
a
when
bit?
We're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
That's true. Proceed to the cabin. So one of them is like, maybe there's other options. One of them's like, we need to kill her, but do it smart. And the other one's just like, let's just kill her. So I'm gonna listen to the mill guy. Oh shit.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building.
Yeah, see, we can't
Its
fight her in
stone
this.
walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall.
Listen, I think this is one of the...
Pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is one of the first times we've actually, no, I mean, the second time we've gone 3 down, and the mirror's there instead of the door again.
The blade is your... See?
Yeah.
We have even less space than before.
He's right.
We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
I'm willing to listen to him.
Take it!
Yep. Explore, but there's no way forward. There's a mirror in the front. Just take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. Good. There's no
Yep.
overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and
Yeah.
that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
It's true. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and
All we see is a damned mirror.
Yep.
It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Oh, we can smash
you
it.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Yes. Violence!
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom,
Hell yeah.
but it will require careful effort.
And then what's this? The stubborn one's just like, just
The
jump.
air hissing up
Jump
from
over it.
below is warm and wet, like
Know
the
that-
breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
Skirt, skirt.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Her
You've said this
voice,
before.
bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
I thought she said she had patience. What's going on
You
here?
have more fight in you than last time.
Yeah.
That was such a disappointing show.
Wow.
I know you can do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
It's true. If you want a fight, then how about you come get one? I know you can get out of there on your own. Are you sure you still want to fight? I know you can get out of there on your own. I know you can
But
get out
that
of
wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
If you're any bigger than you were last time,
We
I'll
need
fuck.
to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Okay.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
I don't know if we can let her give
Remember
chase with
every
this.
crack and crevice.
Do we just
You'll
skip
need
down
to be
the
faster than her.
area?
You turn to face
Oh
what
damn.
lies at
Yeah,
the
we're
end of the
screwed
narrow
if we try to
tunnel.
fight her here.
The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Yep.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break
into
your
this, are you?
bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
Well, I need to get more area. I can't do anything
Can't
here.
get that close.
No.
She'll kill us in the tight space,
Yeah.
steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
I'm listening
I
to him.
really don't like the sound of this.
There's not much
It's
we
the
can
only
do.
way we live.
He's right.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
I do, but I need more room.
So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
We can piss her off as much as we want. Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come up and get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. Why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me? No, I'm not fighting you. Step closer. Stopping just outside of her chains.
You step forward, stopping just outside the reach of her chains.
Come get me.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
Little bit.
You're teasing me with what I want. But I'm sick of waiting.
Come get me.
I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Come on then.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Yeah, what's the point of having them then?
Run.
I'm doing that.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and
That's
scramble
terrifying.
up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
I'm hoping she doesn't catch me on the way
Hands
out.
desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
I'm glad we both
Anywhere
have
you go,
bad
I
fingernails.
will follow.
That's kind of what I'm counting on. Yeah.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
Please don't kill me.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You
That was
and I are
terrifying.
always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Because I need more space.
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
That's for my goddess. You can't say that.
We're almost there.
That's true.
Think about almost. We're there when we're there.
Yeah.
And we'll take the fight with us.
Let's go. We're all on board with
Your
this.
hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Get up. Can't be on the floor.
You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her
She's
desire to
big.
destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
Thanks, narrator.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you?
Yeah.
Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
That's... Well, I've been taking up room in your head. Where's the
Do
smitten
it.
one? Do what?
Be swift, strike true, be where she's not, let your body move you.
Yeah, but last time that... Okay, are you sure you want this? You're free now and you have the upper hand. We don't have to fight. You've fallen right into my trap.
Oh, we'll see about that. Traps aren't real.
They kind of are.
The only thing that's real is bloodshed.
Traps aren't real. Watch, I'm gonna put my hand through the special. Oh my... Okay.
She charges, fully determined to end you in a single move.
We do the limbo.
Left, now. As the princess strikes,
Get
your body
fucked.
swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Let's go.
Strike.
Yeah, that's one.
Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
It's fine.
It's nothing. A scratch.
It's true.
Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return.
Let's go.
I'll be damned.
That's right,
We're actually
narrator.
gonna pull this off, aren't we?
Don't say that.
You just might. But don't let it get to your head.
No,
Not
I'm
until
not
it's
gonna
over.
let that happen.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
It's very craven of you.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
You see, more space, better fight.
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the
Yes.
deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers.
Let's go.
She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady.
This is what we wanted, and I also love the idea of calling a fight a dance or a lethal dance or something. That's sounds
More!
cool.
Keep going! We can't stop now!
I'm with you, mate.
You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Oh, there were worse fates.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
We will come back. It's fine.
But
Get
her
fucked.
gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've looked better there, bud.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Something feels wrong. Something.
Have I killed you?
And? Then what happens?
I don't know. That's all we needed. I'm hoping she's not mad at us. You don't have the chance to respond. A wide open. Learn enemy to have agitated terrain and win. Know what you have it. It's time for you to leave. Memories
She's gone.
return.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's
Nah,
that Mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah. It's okay.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it. That thing reeks of death.
Thanks, Hunter.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Okay. It's not the end. It's the end for me, but I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. It's going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
I'd really like that character type of I just want a good fight. I don't care about anything else. I just want to pound. That makes it sound weird. I want to punch someone. You approach the mirror. Gaze in the reflection. I want to see me all like battle scarred. Fucking cool. Move forward. They're gone once again. The mirror makes you leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Damn, but that isn't right. It can't be. You refocus your gaze and then you see a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you?
I think you know what I am.
You're the narrator. A crack slides down the centre of the glass, splitting the glass in two. And then another crash forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. I don't know if this is because the path we chose, or because it's the end. So you're the narrator. Oh, that's cool. Otter free. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You needed help after all.
Oh,
an objective
that's
voice
cool.
to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Probably at least 10. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many.
Yep.
Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Too many. Others like you? You've said something like that before. Has every narrative really been different? Okay, so I don't know if we get a select few questions. So I'm going to just have a read through all these. I have so many questions for you, wasted. Does it hurt when pieces of you break like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's a piece of you gets broken. Are you a part of me? Or are you something else? I've met you many times. Have you been the same? Have you been the same you all along? If you made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is the princess? Did you make her too? What is this place? Where's the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
I guess that makes
sense. So I
tucked
a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Okay.
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay.
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
I guess.
From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
I ignored you most of the time, we'll go down. What else we got? Version of you. Well, how can you?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Okay.
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything.
I guess.
It's why I had to die.
Alright, I think we've got everything we need. I'm sure there's a bunch of important stuff, but you've had enough. You already know what you are. You are the long, quiet, a vast and nascent God. Okay, it's finally time for you to wake up all of this. A long quiet. I'm going to save it here because I want to see what happens if we attack her. Proceed to the cavern one last time. Bring the eye to the needle to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Is it because I killed her? Oh shit! Oh damn. Hey.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
I thought I could see you before.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Well, I'm glad you're the one who missed me, not the one who wanted to kill me. I missed you too. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. I miss you too. She unfolds an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then partially waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play.
Okay.
I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
So I've got, like, this is what I've got from it. She's been split in, several different pieces. By the narrator, or something that was the narrator. And she wants you to get through her many different sides, and then make those what's it called, perceptions, and bring them all together so she can finally be back to being fully merged. And the narrator wants to kill her, so every single time he's been telling us just to slay her, ignore everything else. And then when everything's come together, he's realized that he can't kill her singly. We had to bring her together to then slay. That's what my mind's going.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
No.
Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Slay the princess. Okay. Slay the princess, slay the princess. Right, let's actually save it here. We might as well, right? Okay, what we got? There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave them? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is there falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need to answer before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked in? What if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This cannot just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you it was going to happen when you reach this point. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't want to go.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand.
That's mean.
But we cannot use words alone to grasp
she looks like power.
Things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
I guess.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What did I do? Oh shit.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
Okay.
You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new. Somewhere we can dance like we used to. but I could not follow your steps.
Right.
There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be.
That's something.
We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Sure. I guess the first statement directly. Appeal to your shared human. You speak about life and death to change stagnation, but that isn't what any of this is. Reject our authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since I got here. Argue with the independents. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence or detail. Okay, fuck it. We've both become better for what we've been through, haven't we? Not all obstacles were equal. Can we meaning not exist in the absence of cruelty and pain? I fought you to protect others, not better myself.
We have.
We're better.
Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
Sure, I've grown much.
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
That's...
But the
Okay.
stakes
Oh,
meant
this is
nothing to
lovely.
you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I guess. You speak about... Is this all the same? Yeah. I was blinded by emotion. We both know that. I want that feeling back. The feeling never left me. That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can live together. Hand in loving hand.
Okay. I'm ready. I want to leave with you, stop the fight early this round. I won't leave with you, not until you've seen things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
I want everything. I want to see everything.
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark.
I'm a bird.
When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
I did, yeah.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Okay. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what we did. You were consumed by your own ego. I missed when that was you.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
Okay.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence. And it was through that need that you carved our freedom.
I guess.
Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite.
Sure.
Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Nah. I won't do that. They'll get over it. They'll see your end as a gift in time. That would be torture. They'll get over it.
Or, in time, would they see it as a curse?
I don't know. You're asking me a lot of questions.
This torrent of blades cuts you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
That was not fun for me.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, and alive, dead, alive, dead, all at once.
You're very quiet.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me.
Yeah, that hurt.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Sure. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. I felt so good to finally win, even if it was impossible, right? Even the Jew was angry. The end gave the struggle meaning.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb.
It's true. The splash between your debates begin to shake with rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything that isn't.
Okay.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Wait, was that everything? It's easy to believe in things you... It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I've never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? And then just slay the princess again. I don't know what the answer is. There has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can do to make me understand your perspective, but it keeps dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Is there no change?
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks, hero. Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can't do this alone. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. I thought voices weren't allowed
That's not true, but we can worry about it later.
Okay,
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
Okay.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
Hell yeah.
I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Let's go!
It's
This was
time to
completely
resume our
accidental,
dance.
but I'll take it.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
100%. Let's go. I'm ready. No, I can do this out here on my own. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Yes. Oh, what happened? Oh. Okay. Oh, we're getting more and more detail. That's cool.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Look. Oh, there's women. There's women outside.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'm alright, thanks. I'd like to see that Fragolta. Is it just you and I? Did anyone else make the cut? Is the narrator really gone? I like that for all time's sake.
Of course.
I feel like a lot of the questions in this game are kind of just like, but she's just going to say, it just is, alright? Get over it.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much
cabin,
here,
innit?
just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
I did my best.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Oh, fair enough. Is it just you and I? Is the narrator really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I'm upset about that. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put me through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Take the blade.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
That's very true. Alright, let's enter the basement. I'm not really sad he's gone, but I'm not really...
Stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
It was like...
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
I'm going to do both.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
The first time.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
It's very true.
And there
free.
you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
Nah, I'm just...
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't know what that means. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. I don't think I want to be a god. What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
How about...
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right?
I guess.
So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
I don't want to do that.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
No, I don't want it. Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talk about this right now, how do we know we haven't even done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to be... Okay, then let's do it. I've agreed to a plan. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I don't want to slay her. How do we know we haven't done this
I don't think
before?
that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Okay. How do you know what things won't end up worse? What if we make it? Okay. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
Who said I did? It's fucking... No. I want to find a book such... What if when I make my way back here I am different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
How do you know it won't be worse?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Thank you.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
I don't know. Let me think about it for a bit. We'd have to decide this every single time. However, forever, eventually something's going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
I guess. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I don't want to do either of those things. I take it all back. I don't want to. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to...
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to take it all back.
I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
No, I'm not redoing the whole thing.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
How do I do that? No, I don't want to do either of these things. I don't want to kill her, but I don't want to agree. Sure.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Was there another way to do this?
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you, just do it. I'll see you soon.
Oh, I love you too.
You didn't mean that.
You're on a path. You're here.
And this is all just the same, I think. Oh. And the end of the path is the cabin. Finish the game. Good ending. Doesn't count. load game. Let's go from here.
Because I can't stand to see it go? Nothing.
Free yourself. Fall into yourself, body of the ancient. Stirs from hibernation. You feel sensational and can't fathom everything here, and except for you and her. You feel your wings spanning across cosmic scale, twist and crumple and bound and agonize. You feel the glass of construct pressing in on you, finding you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back again and strain against it. It's not you. I love you. Oh shit, that was her. Take her hand. Now unyielding tension breaks. Okay, it's weird. You're free. She is with you.
It's magnificent.
It's grass. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something is... What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Okay. Definitely. You step forward and turn to the 1,000 dawns, 1,000 sunsets, each with a wild and more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never fear. You are finally home. There are no endings, only beginnings. Huh. Thank you. Thanks for, right, let's kill her, I guess.
Have all of eternity to yourself after this.
So this is it then?
Yep.
Let's see this through.
Yep.
So, that's how it is.
I'm afraid so.
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
Me too.
Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
That's really nice. After I killed her, you blink, the princess gone. All you have left is a small, melancholic weight that sits on the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into the rough was jagged and left each other with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you are destroyed a part of yourself, but the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
Gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Probably not, no. No, she's not. A small part of her is still with us. No, she's... Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. Whew. And then the stairs. And then you leave the
It's
cabin
quiet
itself.
here.
Too quiet. It's a trap! The path of the woods outside the empty canvas. But there is even more beyond. This place, the fruits of your labour, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You can feel some sensation in them once you couldn't fathom everything is here for you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled, bound in agonizing tension to an infinite plane. And he said finite. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across the infinite sides, infinite angles. You push back and strain against it.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Yeah. I'm your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. At all once your unyielding tension keeps away. Down. Then shattering, you are free before you lies the endless expanses of absolute reality. And you, absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long, arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will always be, there'll be no more bloodshed.
It's finally over, isn't it?
Oh, you're right.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
Hell yeah.
We really did win, didn't we?
Yeah, not to cheat anymore.
We're the house now. We get to make the rules.
Sure.
This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
To be fair, if it wasn't for you, I would have died.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
Who
The
knew?
whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive stopped. I could get used to this.
Oh, he's someone we didn't
That
see.
wasn't very hard at all.
Or you.
Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel?
Are you?
We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
You saying that because I'm a bird?
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Luckily, I don't care.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Yeah.
Here, here, to our vanquished foe.
Yeah, let me raise
It's good to be
my
back.
drink.
Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
I'll make
Yeah.
videos, it's fine.
We can do that.
We can do that. New and Slay the Princess. Is that all the endings? Either go with her, kill her, or reset everything. Well, that was Slay the Princess. That, there was a lot more to that than I thought there was, but that was really cool. I really like that. I don't know if there are any other endings or not, but I think we got the main ones. This was a long video, and I appreciate anyone who watched to the end. So thank you, and I'll see you hopefully in the near future. Bye.